Hi folks, so basically last video going up from Manchester, probably do that tonight. I've got it edited more or less, just need to process it and then upload it to my channel. Yeah, I've been enjoying watching them back actually. It's been quite enjoyable, sort of reminiscing and, you know, sort of checking out old places where, you know, lots of memories and stuff. I swear there was something I was going to mention as well specifically, but now it's gone out of my head. It's freezing cold out there and it's raining and the wind's howling like a gale. That's why I decided to come in here. This is the shop, the Verdi shop, the one where I used to eat my lunch in every afternoon. According to that clock it's 9 o'clock, but I'm sure it's more than that. Wait a minute, let me check this. I have to check the time though. I don't trust that clock. Hang on. Wait. Where's my watch? There it is. Yeah, no, according to this it is 9 o'clock. I thought... That's weird. I don't remember getting to the shop earlier than that. I thought it was 9 when I got to the shop. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, I really did enjoy going back to Manchester on the, what was it, Friday night / Saturday morning, spending the day there. Of course, like I said, the coach trip was a nightmare, and also the sort of like when by the end of the day, well, I'll say the end of the day, you know, by about 2 o'clock I was so tired I had to get that other train to get home. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but other than those things, like I say, the horrendous coach travel and the you know, the being tired at the end of the day sort of thing, you know, it was well worth it, definitely. And I'm definitely going to do it again. And my cousin Louise, this is the second time now, Louise, I'm giving you a mention. I'll have to give you a heads up for this one and all. So my cousin Louise, like, it's funny because, like, I got sort of re-contacted with her. I'm trying to think if she came to Mum's funeral or not. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, I think she did. Oh, certainly she did. Anyway, and then, like, I presume she discovered me on Facebook, whatever, I don't know, I can't quite remember how it happened. But anyway, we're in contact through Facebook sort of thing, blah, blah, blah. And every now and again, periodically, you know, like, she'll like one of my videos or make a comment about one of my videos or whatever. Sometimes I'll check out some of her stuff or whatever in this area. And anyway, so, like, when I was in Manchester, and I was in the Power Hall, as it's called the Power Hall, where all the steam engines are, the static steam engines. And there was one where it was made in Stockport, well, Hazel Grove specifically, but Stockport essentially. And it made me think of Louise, and so I mentioned her in the video, and I've just been letting her know that, like, you know, that video will be up. Yeah, it'll definitely be up tonight, definitely. It might be up before then, maybe, I don't know, about 4 or 5 in the evening, give or take, I guess. You know, the thing is that, like, I definitely want to go back to Manchester at some point, but I'm going to do it in the summertime, I reckon. So I'll do it in the summertime. I'm going to do it by train this time. I'm not going by the coach, no way. I'm just not doing it. It takes too long. Those coaches are so uncomfortable. And so anyway, I'm going to definitely go back. But this time I'm going to give Louise at least plenty of notice beforehand what day I'm going to be there. Hopefully we'll meet up and have a chinwag, because I'm not seeing any of my family for years, you know what I mean, really, apart from when, like I say, I went down to the funeral, my mum's funeral and what have you. Obviously then I saw them all then and so forth and what have you. And no, it'd be really nice actually. And also yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I did let my nieces know that was going to be in Manchester, but like Louise pointed out, it didn't really give them a lot of notice, you know what I mean? So it's hardly surprising they didn't get back to me on that, because I'm in contact with them on Facebook as well, but say contact, not really, you know, on a regular basis or anything necessarily, just literally once in a blue moon they may say hi or whatever, or you know, vice versa, I suppose. It's a two-way street, isn't it? But anyway, the thing is that yeah, I think I'll possibly give them a heads up about it as well, so at least it gives them time to sort of like think about whether they want to meet up as well and have a chat at some point or whatever. I mean, maybe I'll do like a long weekend or something, do you know what I mean? So I'll give myself plenty of time and so on and what have you. Yeah, because I don't know, I think going back on Saturday has sort of reunited my desire to sort of reconnect with my family, essentially, because I've not been in contact with them for years, like I say, and they are my family at the end of the day, and, you know, I don't know, just, yeah, it would be nice just to meet up, chat and what have you, sort of thing, you know. So anyway, so that's for the future, that's for sometime in the summer, hopefully, all being well. And obviously you guys will get plenty of notification well before that anyway. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know what else to say at the moment, to be quite honest. Yeah. It's funny, it's like, I don't know, just for some reason today I'm feeling really, really self-conscious. And that's the thing, that's the other thing. I've noticed that when I'm in public, in like a public space, like, well, you know, like a cafe or a you know, a pub or whatever, or in like when I'm in like the museum or something like that, I feel much more self-conscious because I feel, oh, they turn the music up, great, thanks, really needed that right now. So I'm feeling so much more self-conscious in those environments, whereas when I'm out in the street I don't feel as self-conscious, funny enough. Not sure why that is exactly. I guess it's because, again, that sense of being trapped, or that sense of being enclosed in an enclosed space. So I've got like a captive audience, if you like, do you know what I mean? And so I become, I mean, there's a guy over there, right across from me, and he's virtually not stopped looking at me since I've been starting my blog, do you know what I mean? And it's making me really uncomfortable, do you know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, I get why he is staring. I mean, because, like, you know, you don't see somebody with a camera every day sat in a whatever, do you know what I mean? I mean, although these days, with all the YouTubers that are about, mind you see, that's another thing. I find that really surprising, that I've not bumped into very many young YouTubers, you know, since I've been out and about and going around, do you know what I mean? I just find that really interesting, because you would expect, at least at some point, to come across a YouTuber somewhere, do you know what I mean? You know, because there's supposed to be, I mean, there's millions of them out there, do you know what I mean? So, but anyway, but like I said, I mean, I get it, it's not an everyday occurrence necessarily, but, you know, it's just making me feel really, really self-conscious and really uncomfortable, do you know what I mean? But like I say, I can see it from his point of view that, like, you know, I mean, I might be, you know, staring at somebody if they were, you know what I mean, maybe not constantly, but initially he was, and like, he still is to some degree, but obviously every now and again he's kind of, you know, because I guess he doesn't want to necessarily make it look really obvious necessarily, but like I say, it's just making me feel really, really uncomfortable. Right, okay, the other thing I'm aware of in this shop, it'd probably be the same in most other places, but like, the ambient noise sometimes will drown out what I'm saying. Not completely, you'll be able to hear me, but sound level sometimes is not that good sometimes, I've noticed, in here or in some of the other places, you know what I mean? And yet, interestingly and weirdly, out and about, the sound levels, depending on which way I've got, because I think I've sussed it out as well, the speaker, or the mic for this camera is definitely on the front of the camera. I'm pretty sure of that now, I'm fairly convinced, because when I turn the camera away from me and I'm talking to you guys and I'm showing you something, my voice is definitely quieter compared to when the camera's facing me. So I can only deduce from that the mic has got to be at the front of this camera. So, you know, it's funny, when I'm out and about and I've got the camera facing me, my voice is quite loud, and then when I turn it away, it's quite low. So, anyway, so I hope you can hear this, as opposed to the ambient noise. Right, okay, so like I say, I've now got another person looking at me periodically. So yeah, it's funny, it's like, maybe what I should do is I should just do more like this and get comfortable with it and used to it, because it's all well and good out there, do you know what I mean, in the street, because what it is like, if people look, they're just walking past and it's momentary, it's fleeting, do you know what I mean, and so therefore I can deal with it better. But in this environment, because like it's like, you know, it's constant. Well, I say constant, you know what I mean? It's like, because I'm surrounded by lots of other people and they can possibly overhear what I'm saying and so forth, makes me feel much more self-conscious. So yeah, I guess that's essentially what it is. And like I say, maybe I just need to do this a bit more to try and get more comfortable with this, because basically I'm trying to just ignore my uncomfortability. I'm trying to ignore the fact that I'm feeling uncomfortable and self-conscious sort of thing, because I'm trying to do a vlog, and I'm trying to do a vlog in the sense that, like, why should it matter? Why should it be bothering anybody? Why should I allow my self-consciousness and thus anxiety and uncomfortableness stop me doing what I like to do? Do you know what I mean? And so basically I'm just like, I guess going against what my anxieties and whatever is trying to tell me, do you know what I mean? So, okay, so I think I've whittled on enough, to be quite honest. Not sure how long this video is now, but anyway, it's only 9:10 now, so what, about 10 minutes long this video, is it? So yeah, I think for the time being I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to finish my coffee, and yeah, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks, so I'm all back of the cupboard and shit. Sorry. I don't usually, I mean, I've noticed as well in some of my videos, especially in Manchester, I was using a lot of expletives, and you know, normally I don't, so, but it's just, I don't know, I was just thinking like, oh look, I'm in the store cupboard. It's not really, it's the locker room, it's the staff room, essentially, the office being next door, but yeah, unlike 143 where the office and the staff room are the same thing, but anyway, yeah, so there was a reason why I started this vlog, and now it's gone right out of my head. Well, anyway, yeah, so I'm kind of early anyway, and it's so cold out there. Well, it's not like mega cold like it has been, and it was in Manchester. It's more because it's raining and it's windy, and it's just miserable out there. So I just didn't want to, like I normally do. I'll wander around there. Sometimes I'll do a vlog, sometimes not. I just didn't fancy wandering around there, you know, or out there, I should say. And then that's why I'm sat in the shop, the Verdi shop, and then I came to my shop. And I'm not due to start I haven't got my watch, what am I thinking? Until 10, and I think it's about 9:30 now or something like that, or whatever. So I thought I'll just come in and I'll just sit in here for a bit and get nearer the time, and then, because sometimes I'll just start now, do you know what I mean? Even though I'm like not due to start till 10, sometimes I'll start 9:15 or 9:30 or whatever sort of thing, because I'll get bored, do you know what I mean? And then it's kind of like, why am I sitting around in here for? It's just like twiddling my thumbs. It's like, no, I might as well just go down and do something, do you know what I mean? And I don't really mind, do you know what I mean? It's no skin off my nose necessarily. It's like I say, at least I'm doing something. But yeah, today I just thought I'll just chill for a little bit, and I'll just, like, you know, yeah. So anyway, hey, look, by the way, look, I've got the what's the name pen. I can't wait to try this on someone. I really can't. I just can't wait until somebody asks me to borrow my pen, or a customer has to sign their thing. I can't wait to see the reaction. Do you know what I mean? Just sort of see what they think. Initially, it's like, oh my god, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. But yeah. So yeah. Oh, it seems to be one of those days where sometimes I can chat away. You know what I'm like? Well, I'm chatting away now. I mean, it's not like I'm, you know, got nothing to say necessarily. It's just, you know, I don't know. There are just some days when, for whatever reason, it's like the conversation isn't going to necessarily flow as easily or whatever. And believe it or not, actually, sometimes in front of a camera, particularly, it's unless you've got something specific that you're talking about, like say if I'm doing a museum or showing you guys something or whatever, but just standing in front of a camera and then off the top of your head with no script, with no clear idea of what you're going to talk about, and whatever comes out might seem pretty straightforward, and you know what's it, but it's actually not as easy as it looks sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, unless you've got something specific in mind, or a specific topic you're going to talk about, or whatever sort of thing, sometimes just to, off the top of your head, just to come up with something is not always that simple or easy. Sometimes it is. Sometimes stuff will just, I mean, like I'm going now, obviously I'm rabbiting like a good one now sort of thing, and I guess because I've kind of, you know, I've found something that I can talk about in that sense. But you know, sometimes it's kind of like, you know, and then you get to a natural conclusion or a natural end to the thing you're talking about, you know what I mean? You can't really necessarily take it any further, or it seems that way, or whatever. And then you kind of dry up, and then it's kind of like, now what do I say? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. Right, anyway, I just, you know what it's like with me? It's like, you know, I didn't make a vlog yesterday. Yeah, this thing about daily vlogs, man. It's like I like to post daily sort of thing, but like I say, the various different reasons I don't always, and I can't always necessarily. But yeah, but I do like to do the vlogs as regularly as possible, and it's like, once I do one, it's kind of like, then I want to do another one, and I want to do another one, and I want to do another one, another one. Yeah. Anyway, right, so I've got a lot of stuff. Oh, that I knew there was something. And I think I meant to mention this in the Verdi shop. So, I've got videos, those ones I did in the British Museum, that I've still not got round to editing yet. So I've still got that to do, and that's from now nearly, well, it's 2 weeks. This is the 3rd week since I did those vlogs. So by this coming Saturday, it'll be 3 weeks. Do you know what I mean? So so it's essentially like 3 weeks ago almost that I did those videos, and I've still not got round to editing them and whatever sort of thing. So there's still them yet. There's not much of the museum stuff. It's more about that B-roll stuff, but there is a couple of other little pieces after the museum sort of thing, but they're not very long, about 2-3 minutes each or something like that, thereabouts. One of them is me sat in a Witherspoons having the Witherspoons breakfast. So, but anyway, yeah, again, I guess I've whittled on about everything and nothing. So at some point I want to film the shop, the new layout. Sorry, I want to film the shop with the new layout, but I'm going to do it when it's like really empty, so I might come like super early. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or day after or whatever, but I want to come to the shop super early, about 6, half 6 or something like that, because I want to film the upstairs of the shop and its new layout, and I've always wanted to film the kitchen as well, actually, but I guess I'm going to have to ask permission about that one. Because like I just want to show you my environment where I work, and okay, I don't really necessarily work in the kitchen necessarily, but you know, I just want you to see the environment and what have you, and I don't know, just I like to document stuff, you know what I mean, and just make videos about stuff that I think might be interesting to people, you know. So yeah, so for the time being, I guess, because like time's marching on, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.